Next meeting dates, old and new business, and adjournment. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes of June 9?
Yes.
Do we have any comments or questions? If not, do we have a motion to approve as submitted?
Make a motion to accept the June 9th minutes.
Second, all in favor? Very good. Okay, Gene, you want to go over the A&R?
Point of order regarding cameras and videotaping.
Yep. We have signs posted in the
signs
building.
now.
We're gonna let the signs.
All right.
Yeah.
You can terrific if you want. Go ahead.
Is this
Go.
being filmed?
Yes.
So it will show up on the CCTV or whatever?
Yes.
It will. Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
If I miss anything, I...
Yes.
Just so
Everyone
it's
watches
clear.
our meetings.
Yeah, so we did erect signs. They're over there as you come in, at where you sign in, and right here.
And it's on our agendas.
You know, it's interesting that you did bring that point up, but, you know, in all the towns I've worked in the boards, we've never had that on there. We've never announced that we're meeting, you know, recording this. But it's nice we are. If we have to, we will.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing it up, but
Yes.
we're going to rely on the sounds, unless somebody else thinks of it. Okay, very good.
So you have an A&R in your packet this evening, and this is to combine the two parcels that Convenient MD is currently constructing on. So this is for 216 and 226 Charlton Road, and it's basically to remove the lot lines and combine this all as one parcel that will be just over 2 acres. So the parcel as combined will more than meet the requirements, so I recommend you endorse the plan submitted.
Great. Any questions or comments?
No.
We have a motion then to endorse the plan?
I make a motion to endorse the plan as submitted.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? And Sue will be able to sign it? or-
Nope, you all need to stay and sign everything, so nobody leave tonight.
All right, okay, we'll do that. Very good.
All right,
Okay, next,
okay. Next, I,
letter of support for the open
Yes.
space plan?
so I know most of you have participated in one way or another on preparation of the new open space and recreation plan. And we did send you a link to the draft plan, which we're just finishing up some final edits on that. We hope to get that out to Central Mass Regional Planning Commission this week, and then once we get their letter of support, we'll send that off to the state. But this evening, I'd like to ask you to authorize the chair to sign this letter of support for the 2025 draft open space and recreation plan for the town, and you all have a copy of the letter of support. And the plan is very consistent with all of our other plans. I think the most notable difference in this plan is you'll notice some talk about climate change and hotspots and resiliency in this plan, and also our 10-year, it's a 10-year action plan instead of a 7-year action plan. So you won't need to revise this plan until 2035 and without me.
All right, very good.
I'd like to request that you please give us this letter of support so we can send this in.
Okay, any questions or comments? We have a motion then to authorize me to send this letter of support?
Make a motion. I'll second that motion.
Favor? Very good.
Thanks, and Charlie, if you could sign that before you leave,
All right.
that would be great. And then, not too much on town planner update. I think the most notable is the email that I forwarded to all of you today. So as you know, I've been working with Noble Energy since I think 2020. It started during COVID. They're on Charlton Road, and they built the Noble Energy gas, and there's supposed to be a Noble an EV Discovery Center there as well. And we've been working with Mass DOT using grant funds that I received in the amount of $250,000 to design a signalized intersection. And it's really just been one thing after the other with Mass DOT. And I feel that we're getting very close. So they've reached agreement with the bank today on Wednesday, as to what the intersection for the bank will look like. The driveway will remain full access, but there will be a left turn restriction for vehicles exiting the ATM lane and for those attempting to access the bank after entering through the signalized intersection. So the plans are going to be updated to reflect the changes that I emailed you this morning, and those will be sent to Mass DOT. So I'd like to think we're this close. I had to once again get the contract amended for another year. So this is supposed to be a one-year grant. We are on year 5.
Yeah, it's been quite a challenge. You certainly put a lot into it. We really appreciate all the effort you've made.
I just really hope we can just get it done and get this implemented and that this can be installed, because I think it will make a big impact on the corridor while Mass DOT is looking at other improvements that they can make,
So
so.
it's true. It certainly is a real credit that the proponent of the project, Mr. Frisbee, has put so much into it and had such patience with it. He's really been put through a lot.
I mean, when he started this project, we expected that he would be about 2.3 million out of pocket for the signalized intersection. I can only imagine what the cost will be now
Yeah.
with the way prices are. And we also expected that the grant that I received would cover the design. He's about 100,000 in addition to the 250 in the grant, and we're still not quite done.
Right. It's
So,
been really something.
so I give him a lot of credit for sticking with
Definitely.
it as well. But I think we'll all be glad to put this one to rest. So that's our main updates. The next meeting is July 28th. We will have a public hearing for Dollar Tree for their sign. And they're going in the, you've probably seen them doing the renovations on the
Yes,
facade. It's
the
actually
outside
coming
looks
out pretty
nice.
nice. And so they'll be coming in for their new sign. And then we'll also have a new industrial building at 660 Main Street for a manufacturing facility. And that's the Sturbridge Business Park, so that's the industrial park on the western end of town. So a new building there.
Very good.
Do we know what they're manufacturing? Just out of
At
curiosity.
this time, not. He's building it for speculation. He's hoping maybe one of his existing tenants may expand into it. I think if not, he won't have any trouble filling it because we have no industrial space left. So I think it's probably a pretty smart move on his part to go ahead and build the building. It's nice that he has the ability to do that, so.
Very good.
And that's all I have.
Yeah, we have the next meeting dates for July 28th and August 11th.
Yes.
Okay. Any old or new business? Dave?
I did have a question about Hobbs Brooks being taken under new ownership back in April, right? Do we have any indication that they're looking to expand or add anything in the near or distant future?
No. So they're not looking to expand or change anything. I think the one thing they were trying to do was to divide each store into its own lot, which they can't do because everybody need to have their own frontage. So I went back and forth with them a little bit and suggested maybe they do a condo arrangement where it's, you know, everybody owns the land and then they each own their own building. I suggested they retain a Massachusetts engineer and a Massachusetts attorney. But other than that, no changes in the near future, as far as I can tell, in speaking with them, so.
Good.
I have a quick question, Gene, about Shaw Plaza with the dollar stores going in. The facade on there looks really, really great. I noticed it's different than the facade. It looks like more of the facade at the Planet Fitness end. Is the rest of the buildings there, the Shaw and the TD Bank, and is that facade going to be carried through? Did he
No, it's
mention anything?
not. So there's, you have to remember too, there's different owners. So Ocean State and TD Bank and Tractor Supply own theirs. Shaw's owns theirs.
Okay.
So, but you will see when they finish the facade, that design review had them bring in some elements so that everything will blend in when it's done.
Okay, good. That's what I was wondering.
Now, it is sort of culturally, right now, kind of an eclectic roofing style I see in a lot of new construction as well. So perhaps they're following this,
Yeah,
It's nice.
sound just like the
Yeah.
old, on the other side of the road what Rom's used to be when they redid that building, has sort of
Yeah.
a whimsical roof line on it.
right. And they are bringing in a little bit of the brick element to kind of tie it in with the Shaws. So they're keeping kind of that more gray stucco look, but bringing in the brick element too.
Thanks, Gene.
All right. Very good. With that then, I guess we'll have the motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
All in favor? Yep. Very good.